So why does his being here determine whether you get to type or not? I would hope if I turn that down a little bit. Oh, my brain's too tired to even argue with that today now. I'll get the cats out of the way. Oh, Jesus
Scotty loves
Christ.
Prono.
Thank you for the bit cheer, Sim. I don't know why I'm even starting this today now. But hello, Peter. Hello, Sleazy does it again. Hello, Sim. Is my mic really quiet or does it sound different or anything? Logitech G Hub did an update and I don't know if it messed anything up or not with my mic. I'm looking at the mixer and I don't know. I hate restarting my computer right before I start this and then having to deal with that updating automatically on its own. You know, the other guy does that too. I don't know why. Should make a custom one just for Monster, just to annoy him. All right, what am I doing here? So the other day after everything's really loud in my ear for some reason. I wonder if I can adjust that for myself. Does that change anything? That might make it better for me, I think. Did that adjust anything for you guys, or does it sound the same? I'm not doubled up or anything either, am I? My microphone. Logitech did an update, and it updates stuff with the Blue Yeti sometimes too. So I'm just curious whether if that's changed at all, or if it's the same as it always is. Nothing strikes you as being different? Okay, good. All right. So, as I was saying, on Friday after we streamed, I downloaded the scenery for Mountain Air that was pointed out to me. So, I figured we would do that as a flight again now that I have it. And then check out that other small airport just north of there that Sim Mr. Egan pointed out too. And then we'll figure something else out after that if I have the energy still. And I loaded up into Tail Dragger version today too, so we'll see how that goes. Whoa. Debating about getting rid of the animal in the other seat. It kind of blocks the view now. We're loaded up at Charlotte again. We're on the GA ramp at the east end of the airport. Live weather looks like it's good today compared to the other days, so we'll leave that on. And I'm on Southeast Asia again because Northern Europe never seems to work right for me for some reason. Yeah, we'll get going here, I guess. Oh, crap, I didn't turn the sim sounds on. There we go. Sounds like it's whistling more today. Pearl Jam. The fan sounds louder today again for some reason. It's like every day for something, every. It's like every day for some reason, something sounds different to me. I'm trying to slow down when I'm talking, but it's not happening very easy. Punk. Hey, Flyby, I'm good. How are you? You have no sim sounds in MSFS today. That's weird. But you had them yesterday? That's really weird. I wonder why that would be, because there hasn't been any Windows updates, I don't think. You didn't have any updates at all, did you? For any software that you use that would cause that? None that you know of, though you haven't checked the Windows update log. Might be worth checking just in case. I assume you obviously restarted the PC and everything after that to see if that would do it. I wonder, when you go into control panel, you can assign what device you want applications to use, regardless of what you have selected in the taskbar for your output device. I wonder if that something might have happened there, maybe. Hold on, I'll pause the track R and I'll show you here. All right, settings. All right, so if you go into your settings for Windows, you go to sound, you can go down to advanced sound options. And in here, as long as the application's running, you can choose which device you want it to go through, regardless of which one you have chosen in the taskbar for your output device. So like right now mine's set to Speaker Pro, which is my headphones. But if I change it to say like that, then all these still go to the device that I have chosen automatic. I mean, so that it doesn't switch with the device that I change here. So like Microsoft for MSFS, I have it going to my external speakers, and that stays like that all the time. OBS doesn't catch up to it that way, but it's just that if I'm using my headphones, then it's not being doubled coming through OBS or anything like that. So right now, I'm only hearing the sound that I'm monitoring through OBS, not through here. But if you go in here, you can select which device you want it to go to for default all the time. If that makes any sense. I'm not probably not gonna be the best at explaining anything today. I can hear myself swallowing through my headphones. Yeah, Windows 10. Are you on Windows 11, Peter? That's what she said. God damn. 11. Okay, I have no idea then. Sorry, I haven't even bothered updating yet or upgrading to that yet. Oh my god, there's a channel on Twitch streaming Trailer Park Boys. I'm guessing the settings window must be completely different than in Windows 11. Go with that. Um, Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know then. Hello, I'm Glickman. Oh, that's a bit of a delay. Guess not. Most recent Windows update was November 16th. I'm all out of ideas then. Like clicking on things. I don't know what I'm even clicking on anymore. Is that both in safe mode for... Almost burped then. Is that both in safe mode for the sim and not in safe mode in the sim that it's doing that? Alright. I'm gonna get taxiing at least anyways instead of just sitting here. What I will do though is put 2NCO in here. Or 2NC0. I hear music from two different places. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a way to do it without having that happen. What are your settings set to in a sim for your audio, Peter? Not that one. General. You have it set to the right device there too? I'd imagine you probably do. If you didn't change anything, there's no reason why it shouldn't be. Hmm. I wonder if there's another app like Discord or something that's muting it somehow. Even then, if you close everything, then that would fix that too. So I doubt that's it either. Okay, which way are we taking off here? Three again, like the other day. I wish I knew an easy fix for that, Peter. I can't think of anything. Actually, let's Google it first too. Okay. 7 stream streak. What am I thinking about here right now? Oh. Okay, brakes off. Well, see, I should get more channel rewards with that too. I didn't know that. Yeah, I think I'll take that off the list for streams at least, anyways. No, I didn't. Oh, crap. Where are we going? So I guess the RV14 doesn't have a lock and tail wheel either. Thought it might have, but I guess it doesn't. That away. You're supposed to see where you're going with the tail dragger. Be able to stick your head out the window like this normally. Should have taken the tricycle one again. It's even worse trying to taxi with that. Flaps are down still. This one likes to hop a lot more than the other one does. I think the other day 6,500 was good for getting over the mountains. That's really weird. It's really weird though, because if OBS is getting it, it's got to be getting it from somewhere then. What are your sounds like? You have it set to the speakers on your gaming PC, I think you said, so could it be the speakers then? What speakers are used for your desktop speakers, Peter? You weren't on very long. Hello, DeLorean. Thank you for the raid. Hello, Clove and Acorn. How are you doing, DeLorean? I see a plane back there. Ah, Peter. Trying to pull the power back because obviously you're time compressing right now. Oh, Mr. Weird Fox. Well, I'm back to 115 knots, so you're keeping up now anyways, so you look like you're normal now. Well, if you're a time compressing, you'd kind of still be jumping ahead a little bit, I think. How you doing, Mr. Weird Fox? Seen DeLorean was streaming Fortnite earlier, actually. Yeah, I'm feeling all right. Tired. Figure by tomorrow I'll be back to normal again, just in time to go back to work. I was good on Saturday, and then yesterday I had a bit of a rough day, and then today woke up this morning feeling really tired, but I had like 3 cups of coffee since then, so it seems like it's helping a little bit. I doubt you missed me. It would have been quiet. I wanted to join in yesterday, but I just couldn't. I just felt dead yesterday. Like I was even laying on the couch and I had like no energy to get up and do anything. I didn't even make dinner last night. I should have jumped on and said hello for a few minutes at least, but I pretty well slept all day yesterday. Too hot for you. Thank you. I missed you guys too. I'll have to go watch the VOD though. Did you fly the RV-14 yesterday? I'll go watch the VOD, then I'll figure it out that way. Still climbing. I thought I had it trimmed out. Actually, I can check right now. I'll just open it up in another window and go through quickly and see if I can see it on RV-14. Skymaster, at least for the first one, it looks like. Oh, you did too. I was wondering if you're gonna play or fly the RV-14 first or the RV-10. I guess you took the RV-14 though. Oh, what? Of course I'm alive. I just have bad days every once in a while. It's not very often, but it's once in a while that it happens. So it just knocks me out. I'm usually good the next day or the couple days after at the most. Fat Airlines, welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. Late night raid. Hello, Ultra 58. Welcome on in. Fat Airlines, thank you for the follow. We're just flying from Charlotte to. All right, Ultra, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. Bro, thank you for the joining the raid as well too, and thanks and have a good night as well. Hopefully we'll see you again. Yeah, so we took off from Charlotte. We're heading to Mountain Air right now. We did this flight the other day, but I picked up scenery .to the other day that somebody mentioned to me to download, so I downloaded that, installed it, and now we're doing the flight again with scenery for it. Then we'll possibly take off and fly to another small airfield that's just north of there. There's a airstrip that's actually closed, but we'll go there anyways. Can't remember the name of it, but it's right north of it though. I'll see it on the sectional when we head up there though, where it is. So we're in the RV-14 as well. Really well the plane I fly the most, more out of everything lately. Should have taken the 172 though. Keeps telling myself that, but I never do though. And we're in tail Traeger version today too, compared to the Shrike, which I'm normally in. Need to see if there's any different liveries for these planes at all. Gotta be. The RV-14 tail dragger, Mr. Weird Fox. With the bundle you get from SWS, there's two versions of this. There's the tail dragger, and then there's the tricycle gear as well too. Tricycle gear is the one I normally fly, but today I decided to take the tail dragger. I haven't flown it a whole lot, and I kept telling myself I was going to fly it more again, so I figured today would be the day for that. Landing will probably be a little bit interesting again. When I bought it off of Orbit Central, but I think it's both of them are available in the marketplace as well too. And I'm not sure where else, but I know Sim and Peter just bought it in the marketplace, and a bunch of other people did. I haven't switched tanks yet either. Yeah, so this one I fly the most. Well, not this one, but the Trike Gear is the one I fly all the time. I fly the 172 once in a while, but for the most part, it's always the RV-14. And lately, if it's an airliner, it's been the A320 Neo fly-by-wire. But I did do a flight in the 737 the other night for the first time in a while. But there's something really weird on approach where I don't know, it's like RNAV would keep on, or not RNAV, LNAV and VNAV would keep on cutting out for some reason on an arrival. Got some sounds back on the speakers in the app volume panel. You know, you really didn't want to. Click reset all apps to default. Sounds popped right on. That's weird. Yeah, that's odd that it happened like that when, yeah, I don't get it. Heaven Windows. There's gotta be a reason why it happened, but like, what would it have been though? Because you said there weren't any updates after the 16th, so it wasn't that. I'm really curious what would have caused it. No, Little monster, but I got the scenery, so I wanted to do it again. Plus, we're in the Helldragger today, so to make it even more interesting.
Announcement: it has been 347 days since my last urinalysis.
Congratulations, I guess. Yeah, okay then. Low ascended gravity. Peter, thank you for the shout out for Monster. And ascended gravity. Thank you for the bitch here, though, Sim. I don't know what brought on the urinalysis message, but sure. Is that something I started a while ago, or is that just a random thing this time? That's almost dead. I gotta plug it in. Of course, my kingdom, of course. I feel like I should know what that's with, but I don't. Just flew past a place called Cassar, but I thought it was Caesar for a second. And I looked at it on the map here. Last time I heard anything about Shakespeare would have been in the 90s, late 90s when I was in school still. I've forgotten most of that stuff now. I know I probably heard that quote, though. I just thought. I'll probably just change the time back anyways, Monster. We'll see you though. I won't change it till we get there and actually see what it's like. Cheater. Fine, I'll leave it on real time. We're only 36 miles away, so we should be alright. Thinking. Sunset's nice though. Oh, we were climbing again. I really wish the plane would show up. Instead of just the lights. I wonder if that's something that they're gonna fix in 2024 is the distance that the plane's drawing at. Wouldn't that be nice? Don't need that on. I'm trying to remember if there were lights there or not. Nope. But maybe the 2000 sign might be lit up though. The distance display on the 530. I've noticed that on the 530 it doesn't always show up. I always wondered if it was a bug or something or not. "27 miles. It's gonna be close." Go on, Monster. You give it a try too. I guess you're probably busy right now, though. Just got home and eating. Okay. The daylight ops only. Yeah. Hey, Vega. It was sketch can confirm. Nice. Who made the scenery for P3D for it? Actually, you probably won't remember. It's been a while back for that, I would imagine. Who knows? Yeah, I kind of figured. That's a bit of a while back. Remember something like that? Yeah, I don't listen to this song much anymore, but it's still one that I really like, though. I think it's probably a good thing I don't listen to it too much, though. Otherwise, I'll probably get tired of it over time. I like some of the older songs like that instead of listening to something new all the time. Now we got Miami. Oh, the sun's gone. Panic. Got an idea for another emote actually that I might do every once in a while. Not so much lately, but before I used to do a lot of questionable things when we were doing fights like flying in icy conditions and landing without being able to see anything, especially up when we were around Iceland a couple years ago. So I might make an emote around that actually too. I gotta check in on these other emotes that I'm getting made to and see how they're going. Make it like a question mark or something for doing like questionable things. Your wife always questions what you do. Eh, I don't have that problem now. I don't have any one that not with anyone that can question what I'm doing now, except for me. I question what I do once in a while. Question it a lot lately, actually. I'm feeling a little more energetic. Let's put the camera on now. Should turn the lights on, actually. Miami. Actually, I'm gonna put the other light on. Should have changed camera settings again. I gotta figure out why that happens. Why it changes my default settings to something else again. So right now I think it's on auto white balancing and stuff like that too, and auto exposure when I normally have that stuff set to what I want it to be. Darko 30. Yeah, and Camera Hub, it changes the settings back for some reason when it's not supposed to, and it seems like Elgato's not doing anything to fix that. Maybe their newer Facecam Pro doesn't do it, but the older Facecam seems to, though. But I'll fix that another time. And I'll take a screenshot so I can make sure that doesn't change again. No noise cancel. I didn't change anything. It might just be me talking quieter today. Yeah, I'm just a little less energetic compared to normal today. How's that? It's not blown out or anything, is it? I pulled it closer to me, so maybe that'll help. Sounds fine. Okay. I should have firewalled it and got in there quicker. Tech support Vega. Alright, how did the runways run here again? That's right. Probably put the landing lights on so I'm more visible at least. You don't think I'll see anything? We'll wait till we get there. We still have a few minutes. Or a couple minutes, I guess. Tell you what, I'll overfly first. If I can't see anything, then I'll turn back around, change to time, then we'll land. See if the buildings maybe light up or something. Be surprised if I can spot it in this light. Let's roll it back a few minutes at least then. I got a feeling you can hear me sniffing every once in a while. Or sniffling, I mean. Probably not. You wanted to at least see an attempt? I'm good with doing that. Let's go back to real time then. Make for an adventure on this fine Monday evening. Still afternoon. I guess in the sim it's not right now. Terrain ahead, great. TDS wasn't saying anything today either. I'm guessing that's it right there. Yeah. That was a bit close. My one eye's bugging me right now. Or is it over there? See it on the screen. Way too high. Because if I remember right, I think it's like 47 something for the elevation. Yeah, this ain't happening. I want to see if we can even see anything at all. Some lights, and that's pretty well right there. Javelin Jim, I remember that name for the other day. Nah, I'm not doing it with this lighting. I'm not gonna try it. Oh, not that far though. Oh yeah, that sun's making it hard to see too. Oh, never mind. We're out of the clouds now, so that'll be easier. I think we're coming in too low this time. Yep. Last time I came in higher. No, not doable in darker conditions. If the buildings were maybe lit up a little bit to make it more visible, then maybe, but yeah, it's a tricky one. I did it all right the other day, I think, but I was also in the other version of this too, and not the tail dragger either, but I think last time I came in a little bit higher though too, which made it a little bit easier. This time I came in too low, I think. It's a nice little gem. I didn't know about it till the other day. I might have. I know in Orbic Central there's a scenery there for it, so I probably did look it at one point quickly, but I didn't even think of flying into it till they suggested it the other day. It was you that suggested it too, wasn't it, Monster? I think having that light on up there is kind of messing with my eye right now a little bit. Come on, get down. The tail dragger's not helping either. Being able to see. Hate the visibility out of this thing. Wait, did I already pass Peter? Why is Peter not showing up? Made it alive. I think my landing the other day was a little bit smoother though. Alright, now I want to head up to that other skyline peak that Mr. Egan mentioned the other day too. Taking off from here is fun too as well. I'm guessing you probably have to go downhill, don't you? You still loaded in, Peter? Let's go to the drone cam, actually. Figured so. Alright, let's see what's going on here with it then. I didn't want to hit GSX. So why is this 172 not showing up for me? Why is the GSX message not going away? Yeah, I get that. There we go, now it's gone. Hey, barbecue beef. Oh, the scenery's there. Put a screenshot in Discord. Okay, thanks. So it's pretty much added the buildings in, I think. Even I'm kind of thinking that some of them might be auto-gen still. That house isn't though, or resort, or whatever it is. No, it's not the paid. It's the one on the .to. That make one, I think it was. When I looked at the paid one, it didn't look like there was much differences actually, other than some of the coloring might have been a little bit different. Guess maybe the tennis courts might have been showing up better in the paid one than in this one. Yeah, for what it is, being a smaller airport, I wouldn't pay for it anyways. If it was a bigger international airport, then I would probably consider doing a payware instead. But for these small little ones, I think the .to is fine for them. Alright, I'm going to take off and go to that Skyline Peak. See how that goes. There we go. Thanks for flying on the first leg, Peter. I'm glad you got your audio issue sorted out too. Stretch. If I had cordless headphones, I would stand up instead. I keep getting the hiccups now. Wait, double chin when I do that. That hurt my neck when I did it that time. All right. I'll update the route for the next one. But for this one, I'm not going to bother just because there's no ICAO for it because it's even closed actually. You know what? I'll put Skyline Peak, but we're like right there though. We're not even 10 miles from there. You know what? I wonder if it shows up in here. Do find nearest. No, it's not going to be there. If it was, it would be right below this one then. What's the TK? I'll update it anyways. It's only gonna take a second. And oh, not that one. Route command. There, that's updated. for the short flight that it is. Okay, let's take off. Dance, 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 dance. Expect you to type it again. Why not? There you go, Peter. What are you? I'm guessing the SQ is squish. Uh-oh. No. Yeah. What buttons do what for slewing? I've never... Okay, F1's down, F4 is up. That's tilt me up for some reason. Okay, this is dumb. I didn't want to... Ah. Okay, there we go. Now how do I... Wasn't 1-4 the way that I was going? What is happening here? Maybe the winds are too strong. Yeah, Rickroll. That windsock's pretty erect. Looks like the wind's going in two different directions here. That's like the opposite of what was happening downhill. Crap. I hit the tail dragger. Screw it. Oh, come on. I'm cheating. I learned this from somebody else. Yup. That's the guy. Okay, let's put the time back. So there's nothing there for information as far as elevation or anything, so I have no idea how high this place is or what. $42.50 maybe. Okay. Yeah, it should be pretty similar to where we just were, really, you would think. Yeah, that's on the chart there, the direction of the runways anyways. Probably right though, Peter, because looking at the elevations around there to it, that's pretty close for the elevation there. Oh, it's in the game of the VFR map? Okay. Watch, there's gonna be clouds right over top of there. Wouldn't be fighting it so much if I would pull the power back. Damn clouds. Should be right over top of it now pretty well. There it is. Hello, Wells. Ah, crap. Good Warzone approach.
Scotty 169 Micrip Scotty 169 Biscuit Scotty 169 North Up.
North up. Oh, don't. Wills, thank you for the resub. And once again, I'm not seeing Peter. Why is it doing it? That wasn't nice. That was horrible. Oh, this time that could be the reason why. Guess I should still be far enough away from you that you would. I'm gonna try switching servers and see if that fixes it. Switch back. There was a bit of a plosive, wasn't there? Did that take? It did. Come on, load back in. Showing up for a second and then disappears. That makes me wonder if it is because I'm too close. I'm gonna try repositioning quickly. You're seeing me just fine. Thought maybe it might have been my proximity settings or something. That's dumb. I don't get that. Like, that's been an ongoing problem too, and they never seem to fix that either. I wonder if Sim Update 14 is going to fix that. And what's the other thing I was thinking of? Oh yeah, the CTDs. Better not just be more features being added. Alright, what are we going to do now? We've got... Oh, there's more. I like how it's a different color on the second screenshot for here. Alright, what are we going to do for the next flight? I was going to do an airliner flight, but I don't think we have time for that. Because I assume that someone's starting to stream in an hour. So... if we do another flight, we're going to load in somewhere else. Probably do it in the RV-14 again, but I might switch to the other RV instead. The non-tail dragger, the trike instead. Alright, Peter, thanks for the screenshots and thanks for flying along. Enjoy dinner. Hopefully it's probably better than what I'm going to have. I think Sim's going to be streaming tonight because it's Monday and he said he was going to do Monday streams now. Yeah, Monster, what about you? Okay, let's kill the plane engines. Then I'm gonna go use the washroom quickly. And then we'll start another flight. I'll think about where we're gonna go quickly while I'm going to the washroom. I didn't kill the alternator first. Who's Trevor Jacob? Alright, I'm gonna go use the washroom quickly and then I'll be right back. I'll put it to the be right back screen and then I'll be back in a couple minutes. If anybody shows up, just let them know I'll be doing another flight. See you in a few, or in a couple. This is one of my favorite older songs. I don't know where to go. I don't know what the next flight should be. See if we got anything that suggested. I know there's a bunch of the suggested stuff. Oh, Grim Games, welcome on in. Thanks for the raid again. Just trying to figure out the last flight here. Sim. How are you doing today? How's your stream? Hey, Turd Ferguson. Eventful? That's always good. Flight didn't go exactly as planned, but it went. Ah, fun then. Alright, where are we gonna go next? Thank you, Monster, for the shout out for him. No, I've seen people using it, and a couple people told me that I should get it, but I haven't used it yet. I keep telling myself I'm gonna download it and install it, but I never end up doing it. Installed last week and can't stop using it. I guess it's a good way to have flights, or to get ideas for flights too, and maybe you can't quite think of something at the time too, I guess. Riz suggested a flight a while back, but I might hold off on that one. Turns a 3-hour stream into a 5-hour stream in no time. I'm thinking, was debating a while back about doing some flying down in Baja. You could always do a flight along the Baja coast or something. Take off from Ensenada and head south to somewhere south there, anyways. You can always fly across to San Felipe, actually. Maybe we'll do that. How long of a flight is that? Might be pretty short, actually. Oh no, it's 106 miles. That's good. We'll do that then. I'll update the route command for it. MMSF. I still like that name, Turd Ferguson. Makes me think of Saturday Night Live too. All right, let's see if we can do this without a crash to desktop happening. Should be able to swap airports without that happening, I think. Okay, that did update. Success. Damn it. Maybe not. Spoke too soon. Now we got to wait for it to load again. My cam is out of sync with my audio. Has it always been out of sync, or is it just today?
Scotty 169 Knup Scotty 169 Rain Scotty 169 Hot Scotty 169 Knup Scotty 169 Rain Scotty 169 Hot Scotty 169 Knup Scotty 169 Rain Scotty 169 Knup Scotty 169 Hot Scotty 169 Knup Scotty 169 Rain Scotty 169 Knup Scotty 169 Hot Scotty 169 Knup Scotty 169 Rain Scotty 169 Knup Scotty 169 Hot Scotty 169 Knup Scotty 169 Sim Track Ear.
Sim track here. Thank you for the resub. Monster and Moto. I don't know about handsome. That's a little bit far fetched, but thank you for the raid. Trying to figure out my audio is not synced up with my camera now. Sim told me that it's a little bit behind. Lamakin, thank you for the follow, and Sim Took It Pro, thanks for the follow, Dan. How are you doing, Moto? Are you feeling better? I think the last time I talked to you, you were still feeling a little bit under the weather. Hey, Flying Chicken. Who else did I miss? Okay, let's load into this airport before the sim crashes again. See if we get luckier this time. Much better. That's good. Happy to hear that. Hey, Sunjammer. Raid is a total success. Did I have the camera on last time we here, Moto? Actually, I might not have because I wasn't feeling good then either. Oh yeah, I forgot to change planes from the tail dragger back to the other one. I didn't? Oh. Usually I have it on. You feel robbed. Usually I try to leave it off so I don't scare people away. Right, what can I do to get the audio synced up again? Let's try this. How's that? Did that fix it? Might have to turn the camera off and restart the camera, actually. Might be able to disconnect the camera and reconnect it, and that might even fix it, too. Possible. I don't know about that. So we're just doing one more short flight. We are flying down in Baja, Mexico. So we are taking off from Ensenada and heading down to San Felipe International, actually. I was going to switch to the A320 or 737 and fly that, but it would take me too long to get going on that. Sounds like I'm cutting out again. Need to get a shout out for Dan, too. What's your other channel again, Dan? I mean, Dan, not damn. Damn. Can't speak today. Yeah, damn. Oh, God. Alright, Sim, is it synced up again, or is it still off? Layer 4 official. Thanks, Moto. Now it's a little worse. Okay, let me try this then. Wonder if this happens other times, but no one's just noticed it yet. Properties. Okay, it's deactivated. Let's try reactivating it now and see what happens. Okay, did that fix it? Just close the sim. No. Nobody wants to look at my face. It's off by like half a second now. Okay, I'll have to mess with around with it after and see what's going on. I did forget to restart Streamlabs before I started streaming, so maybe that's it too. Lies. Alright, let's get fired up and we'll... Now it's perfect. I don't know what changed. I didn't do anything in the last few seconds now. Oh well. I guess I'll go with it. How am I? Oh. That's why. That guy just died. Damn it. Closed it again. Okay, that's gotta go to smooth. Alright, that's delayed actually. Yeah, dog. stream froze for a second and then everything was fine. Okay. Plastico doggo. So why is my track IR delayed? Guess that's not happy after restarting sim now either, so I might try closing it all together. Restarting that now. I'm waiting for the comments from Sim about my track IR. Even that's... Why is mouse simulation open twice? That's better. I just got to change it back to smooth. Okay, now it's working. Some slow synapses. That's better. One of these days, I'm gonna remember to message these guys and get my name changed on the TDS so I don't dox myself. A Sim knows big check our emote. Oh god. Alright, so... Yeah, this is going to be visual anyways too, because there's no arrivals or approaches or anything into there. San Felipe, so it's going to be... Still put it in there anyways into the TDS, into the GTN. That time is stay connected. We're on. Turn that on just in case I decide to use it. Something playing there. Alright, so... I think we're ready to taxi then. Not quite yet. I didn't look at the weather yet. no weather for here anyways. So we'll look for a windsock. We taxi down Bravo. There should be a windsock down there for us to see. Who am I taxiing to? Oh. Way. That way. Ah, barbecue beef. I had a feeling when I seen that it was Baron. You look like you're already loaded up on the runways, so I guess in that direction that the wind's probably facing actually. Alright, so never inputted that in yet. Oh, there's the plosives again. Oh, Turdog. That might help a little bit. Alright, where are we going again? How's your Monday going, Turdog? Oh, the new GTA release now? I think it was MFS that we're going to. Well, it's not even going to show up anyways. Early release? Sticking to your pre-order rule. Playing it smart. Oh, barbecue beef already took off. Alright. Now we're ready. Welcome to Miami. I think I like the tail draggers in the Cubs, but not so much this one. Last game you pre-ordered was Dirt 4, and, well, you were not impressed. Dirt 4 is, yeah, it's a rally cross, isn't it? thought so. I haven't played one of those in a long time. Can't remember the last time I would have played a rallycross game. All right, so I think we'll climb up to 5,500 and we should be good at that altitude. It's too bad it wasn't showing up in there, but it's not for some reason. It is. How can I not think of it offhand right now? Smooth Criminal in Ant Farm. Sasquatch built a new sim desk. Hello, Sasquatch. I just seen your picture in Discord that you just posted. That looks good. Yeah, that was Alien Ant Farm Smooth Criminal. There you go. Yeah. Shazam. I forgot that even existed. Because now a lot of times with the new phones, like even Google, you don't even have to have anything installed for it. You just use Google Assistant and it does it. All right, turn that off and that off. Try to level out at 6,500 or 5,500 where I wanted to be. Mixture out too. Send down to 5,500. I might have to put the autopilot on at some point here actually. How do you like the new desk there, Sasquatch? Like it better than your old setup? I'd imagine you would if you built it. Kind of a dumb question, isn't it? I like how you have the Bravo mounted underneath too. Gives you some space back. Yeah, that's always a good thing. I'm kind of running out of space on this desk that I have right now myself. Gotta do something with that. Crap, we're not leveling up 5,500. We're climbing again. Alright, I think we're good there for now. Oh no, of course, it starts descending now. I remember seeing a video on the new Grand Theft Auto 2, but I can't remember what they even said for it now. But there was something. They're making it. What was it now? I can't remember. I watched it the other day, but I can't remember what it even said now. I haven't played any of the old ones for a while though, so I'm not even sure how excited I am for the new one myself. I probably won't even end up getting it. I seen Moto was flying Ryanair earlier. I thought I was feeling tired earlier when I was debating if I was going to do this or not. I was thinking of joining in on that instead of streaming, actually. Probably the same thing of a PC version released a year later. Alright, let's see what we can follow. Not really a whole lot, actually. Not a whole lot on the VFR map for Baja, actually. Bet if I use the other... Bet you it's in the Navigraph nav data though, not the TDS though. So let's try that. Where was direct? There it is. MFS, I think it was. Right, let's get rid of that. Oh, no. That's better. Actually, that might not even go into the right one either. MMSF, that's why. I was typing it wrong. We're climbing again. Okay, I'm putting the autopilot on now instead. Alright, this will be a little bit better. We're probably gonna have to climb though, I think, when we get a little bit farther up there looking at it. Oh yeah, we are gonna have to. Oh, sorry, Vega. I didn't see that you redeemed that. Barbecue beef is at 9,000. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to climb. Let's do that now before it's too late. So it started doing flight level change right away, and for some reason. When I should have just done nothing really until I clicked something to say to start climbing, or tell it to start climbing. Getting my words mixed up again. Let's see if this gives us anything. They got nothing for approaches there or anything? For arrivals or anything like that? Elevation there is 98 feet. $7,000 isn't even going to be enough either. Let's go right up to... All right, so we got 70 or 69 miles to go. 68.6 really now. It's not too bad. We're not quite... Actually, yeah, we're almost halfway. Would have been halfway by now if we didn't veer off. Kinda wish we would have been more for flying visual though. As far as like finding roads and stuff, but I probably isn't much for roads down there either, I'm guessing. Actually, that's not true. There is a road there that we could have followed. Just wasn't zoomed in far enough to see it. But that probably would have made it more like a... I would have made it like 150 miles or so instead, though. Yeah, amount of extra distance. I think. At least that's what I figure. You really do like that bear in there, don't you, barbecue beef? Seems like you fly it quite a bit. I haven't touched the Baron for a while now, actually. Trying to think of the last time I would have flown that. Yeah, I like the black square planes. I don't fly them enough though. Like, I have the King Air and I fly that maybe once every couple weeks usually. I have the Caravan, but I really didn't fly that a whole lot though. Wasn't really a fan of the Caravan for some reason, really. Not the black, I mean, just in general. Like, not the black square version or anything like that. specific, but just the Caravan in general. I don't know. I just didn't really enjoy it for some reason flying that plane, the default or the other one or whatever you want to, whichever version it is. Head's starting to hurt now. What other planes did I have with the black square planes? I thought there was one more I have, but I can't remember which one it is. Maybe it was the Baron that I got. I could have sworn I had 3 of them now. Never did get the one for the TBM. Never really been a fan of the TBM, really. I had the hot start TBM for X-Plane, and I think I've flown it like 3 times, and that was it. One here in MSFS, I think I've flown it twice too, and that would have been it. But back in X-Plane, I was usually flying the Zeebo all the time, and that was it anyways. So I didn't really use much else except for that, or the 172, or the Cessna 182, and sometimes the Just Flight Arrows. That was it. But for the most part in X-Plane, it was always the airliners that I generally flown more than anything. Yeah, I think the thing I didn't like about it more than anything would have been throttle situation, where how you have that one where you push it forward and then it goes sideways, and then for like just the design of it, I hated trying to bind it with the controls on like the Bravo or anything like that, so I just kind of didn't even bother with it. That's one of the reasons, is I just couldn't stand trying to bind the controls for it. Kind of made it work with the old throttle I had from the Thrustmaster T16000 setup that I had, but that died after a while anyways, and just never bothered trying to reconfigure it after that. But even then, it was really kind of finicky and hokey anyways. That's a long pause. Is it gonna start going? There it goes. I was worried it was gonna CTD on me again. Yeah, it's too much for me though. I'd just like that. I mean, like you were saying there too, like it's I wouldn't say that I like the simple planes, but if it's a more complex plane that I'm gonna fly, I'd rather it be an airliner though instead. I might get the Comanche at some point still too, because it actually simulates like the engine wear and stuff like that. But well, even then the black square planes do though too, so that doesn't matter either. The Comanche is good. Yeah, I like watching people flying it, but I still haven't gotten it yet though. It's probably gonna be a while before I get it still. Hoping the Phoenix gets an update soon though, so I can give that a try again and see if it actually works better after that. I still haven't found anything that I can try that what fixed issue that I have with it. Novus 310 is your fave? I still never got that one. I was thinking of getting that, and even the 414. I liked watching the 414 too, but I never got around to getting it for itself, though. I hardly ever see anybody flying it anymore either. You have IRL time in a 310? Really? I didn't know that. How do you like the one in MSFS then compared to that? Do you find that there's many differences or anything? Piper Warrior's your favorite plane? Hello, Texas One Flyboy. I used to fly that one all the time. That one used to be the one that I've flown more than anything in this sim. And then I started flying this more than anything. You only have 5 hours, but it's very good. That's good. That motor got a shot out. Wanted to make sure of that too. I couldn't remember if it's done or not. Hello, Mr. Egan. Mr. Egan flies the Warrior quite a bit too, I noticed. I tuned in for a couple minutes yesterday morning before I went back to bed and seen you were flying it when you were streaming. Still need to finish your PPL. Eye problems put you on hold for a while. Got that resolved with special contact lenses, so now it's time to jump in back to the pilot seat. That's good. Got to pull the prop back. So I think we'll start descending. It was good with the scenery. My flying wasn't that great today though, but I was in the tail dragger, so it was a little bit different. But if we were doing it right at sunset too, so kind of got there when it was dark, so I had to roll the time back and do it again with some sunlight too. Now, why is it just... I want to descend down to minus 1500. All right, there we go. Yeah, I was in the tail dragger today, so that didn't help either. But my landing the other day, on Friday, I think was much better than the one today. Yeah, it was just a joke for the one night. Sim was doing a stream to Miami, or a flight to Miami, and then we were talking about Denny's. Then we started talking about Moons Over Miami, the sandwich that they have there, so that's what the emote's for. It's just that sandwich that Denny's has. Wonder if we can land a business jet there. Oh, you got me tempted. Don't have Denny's in Quebec? Really? I figured they would have been everywhere. I got two within like 5 or 10 minutes of my place. Yeah, the All American Slam is the one that I usually get. Or what's the other one? There's the All American, then there's what is it? The Grand Slam? Here we go talking about food again. Oh, so it was that. Yeah, that's the other one. Grand Slam is the bigger one of the All American Slam is usually just scrambled eggs with the cheese on it and then bacon and the hash browns usually, isn't it? And the Grand Slam I think is all you got like the ham and sausages with it too, I think. So runway 13 and 3-1. There's probably no weather for there. Let's see if anything shows up here for weather for there. Nope. Where are we flying? In Mexico? Baja. We are heading to San Felipe. Took off from Ensenada. Old enough to get the old guy menu. The special discount menu. I could probably make myself look the part to get that. Probably sound like it most days too. A couple more years. Nice crab. Perfect Beef is always finding all these emotes. TwitchCon hype, 2020 delivery. Still feel tired, but I feel like I'm in a better mood than I was earlier now. Alright, so what are we gonna do here? Let's go into head in mode actually. Seeing your coffee at McDonald's. What's the price difference? McDonald's is still the cheapest place to get coffee. Actually, I think it's even cheaper than Tim Hortons. Free. Yeah, McDonald's is even cheaper than Tim Hortons, isn't it? 20%. Every once in a while, McDonald's has their coffee on for free too, don't they? Yeah, I like McDonald's coffee over the other ones. If I'm out of town or at work, if I want a coffee, that's usually where I go to first, is McDonald's for a coffee. See, even you know that too. I mentioned that a couple times on stream actually about it being the old Tim Hortons coffee. That Tim Hortons changed their coffee and then McDonald's took it instead. Tim Hortons has changed a lot over the years. That's not very good anymore. You had an internet company in 1996 for doing online order and delivery? Huh. I feel like I've heard of something like that before, back then. Or that would have been back then. You got the hazelnut iced coffee from McDonald's instead of hot coffee? I've only ever tried iced coffee once, and it was from Tim Hortons, actually, and that's it. It was when somebody else got it for me. I didn't mind it, but it's not something I get on my own, though. I think I made a bit of a mistake here. I've never really... I think I've tried an iced cap a couple times, and it probably would have been from Tim Hortons, and all that happens is all the ice stays in the cup still, but you end up sucking out all the flavor, and that's it. I never did try one from Starbucks or McDonald's. Really, there must be quite a bit of a difference in elevation here still. And flight. Should have flown towards the coast and come in from the north instead. Yeah, that's where Starbucks was good for that, at least. If I wanted something that was iced, or like a frap or something, I would go to Starbucks to get a mocha frap. I didn't mind getting those, but that's it though from Starbucks. Well, I've had a caramel macchiato a couple times, but I don't usually go there for myself, though. I usually go there if somebody else wants it. If I wanted just a coffee still, it's always McDonald's. And Tim Hortons if that's the only thing that's open. Like a slushy straw. Oh yeah, with a spoon on the bottom. Blair Mega, thank you for the follow. Starbucks is expensive. And really, I think it's overrated. Their coffee has to have the most bitter taste in coffee than anywhere that I've gone to for a coffee when I've been out. I know Sim said it's probably because they don't clean their machines, I think. That reminds me, why hasn't he started yet? Usually, thought he would have been on his regular time at 4 o'clock. McDonald's cups. The only problem I have with McDonald's is their cups. There was one day that I got a coffee from McDonald's, the lid popped off of it, and the coffee went all over my lap. Then I let it dry up because I was at work. Came home, or on my way home, I got another one. The same thing happened again. I spilled 2 coffees in that one day because of McDonald's cups. Every once in a while, their cups are good, but other times their cups are just terrible. PB pants. God. They have a Krups cappuccino machine and a Bodum French press and gooseneck electric pot. A cheapo Black & Decker coffee machine. I haven't used a regular coffee machine in ages now. I just keep on using the Keurig still. I buy like the cheap coffee from the Kirkland coffee from Costco, and that's it. I think it ends up being something like 50 cents a cup or something. I think it works out to when I get it. Oh, Cyber Whiskey. Alright, I said runway 13 and 3-1, I think. You must like certain coffees and 2 I'd imagine, Mr. Egan, right? I mean, I think you're kind of like Quaz and Sim, where you like certain brands or something and certain ways it's done, I'd imagine. Is that a road? Yeah, it must be a road running off the up to the east end there. Oh, so you... Yeah, so you're not like me where I stick to like one kind and that's it. I would try other kinds, it's just that for me, coffee's coffee and I stick with like the cheapest kind I can get and that's it. For 40 restaurants with senior discounts, you need to start eating out more. Espresso's next. I thought about getting one of those Nespresso machines at some point, but that's going to be a while away till I get that. Barbecue beef is way out there now. I can't even see his lights. Are you going to MMFS barbecue beef? Or are you going to MMSF? Cheap is best. Yeah, for me it is. Especially now, anyways. You're on IFR autopilot? If you're going that way, I can always follow you there too. I can do a touch go here and keep on going, or a low pass. The Emperor of Rome hasn't even started streaming yet either. Center gravity. Bit of a crosswind here. Should have had the wind on. Oh yeah, I did bounce it. Ah. I wonder how this new ground handling's gonna go with the update. Oh, never did turn the land lights on or the fuel pump. Haven't even been switching tanks either. That would have helped. A little bit. Maybe. Probably not. I haven't had a beer since last Christmas. Just seen Sass Queen's message there too up like beer. Even tea, I stick to one kind too. Like I've never really been much for trying like different kinds of stuff, so I just get like the red rose packs all the time, and that's it. Or Tetley, I guess. So I stick with like orange pico, I guess. That's what I would say. Add more flaps in too. I'd imagine those Nespressos are probably expensive too, aren't they? Machine and even the pods. Picked up a cinnamon stout. Not bad, but not something you would drink more than one in the evening. All right, let's go over and check out Private Khabib's landing. think when I did have beer, I'm trying to remember the one kind that I would get from this one restaurant that I would usually order a 6-pack from that would last me a bit. But normally I just would get like Heineken or get Guinness or something, and that's it. What was the one that I would get from this one restaurant when I would order skip the dishes or something like that? I think it was like Stone something. There's this one restaurant that I would order fish and chips from, but I haven't ordered it since probably it's probably been like a year and a half since I've ordered it from there. And they had this one beer that they brewed themselves well too, and I can't remember what it was called, but it was good. Not that I'm picky about beer though either, because for the most part it all tastes the same to me. So I could see barbecue beef in the Baron, but I couldn't see Peter in the 172 earlier. Come on, drone cam speed. Should be better. Maybe. It almost looked like there was another airstrip kind of up closer to town. Unless that was just a road that I was seeing. Looking at Navigraph and I'm not seeing anything else up that way. All right. That was much better than mine. Nice landing, barbecue beef. Didn't bounce like me. Oh. Thanks for flying along. He hasn't started yet, has he? Oh. Hasn't started. Check something here. Raid Walmart. Texas one fly away. Yeah. Guess it is that time of the year when CBS and ABC usually start showing the cartoons that night, isn't it? Then NBC usually shows. Actually, NBC doesn't really show National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation much anymore, do they? Start playing Christmas music next stream. That'll be a week from now, anyways. It was on last night, actually. Jeez, that's early. Well, I guess yesterday's the 3rd, but I always thought it was usually on. It used to be on closer to Christmas all the time. No Christmas music? Okay. You'd have to watch muted. So you don't want to hear this at all? I can't do that. You refuse to be assimilated by Christmas. I'm debating if I want to end yet or not, or if I want to keep on going for a little bit more. Hello, house. I did that flight again, the one that you want to do, just to see if the bridges were showing up there, and they're not. You can kind of see it, like the image of it in the ortho, but the bridge itself isn't there. But it's still a nice flight. So I mean, I tried to see if there was an add-on for the bridge. There isn't. Still looking around, but either way, we're obviously still gonna do the flight. One bridge is there, like the highway bridge, but the train bridge isn't, or the rail bridge. I mean, you can still see it in the ortho though. Like you can see where it is. I've been checking around though. There might be another add-on for it somewhere else other than the .tos, so I'm still looking into that. But I'm thinking my next day's off, so after I go to work this week and come home, maybe our next week we can do that flight. That one, and then do the one that Riz suggested as well too. Did someone page me? Are you streaming still tonight? Or do we have to bug Monster to stream instead?
Alright!
Sim, thank you for the gift sub for Ascending Gravity. Yeah, what are your plans? You're gonna start in 15 minutes? I'm already done. I just gotta say a few thank yous and then I'll be done. I mean, then I'm done. No pressure though. Like, we can still talk for the next 15 minutes too. Like, don't have to start right away. I was just curious when you were starting, if you were. I can still kill a bit of time. I am gonna mute the sim sounds though. Are your regular days off still Tuesday and Wednesday, house? Your sub expired 5 minutes ago. How about a week Wednesday? A week this Wednesday we'll do it. If that works for you. So that would be on, what's the date for that one? 13th. Okay, for now we'll plan on the 13th then. Maybe when I get home Monday night. On the 11th, I'll send you a message and see if it works still. And in the meantime, I'll keep searching to see if I can find that bridge as well too, to get it actually in the scenery instead of it just being an image in the scenery. The Snoopy cam. DM you here? Okay. I will do that. I'll even make a note. Actually, I'll set an alarm for myself, or not an alarm, a reminder on my phone or whatever to remind me to do that. Otherwise, I'll forget by the time that happens too. You want to see one hand and part of a forearm? Oh yeah, the hand cam. Wait, what? He's starting to raid already? I didn't get to say the thank yous though. All right, let's see if I can do this in time. Sim Caesar the bitch here. M. Glickman with the 7 stream streak. DeLorean with the raid. Thanks, DeLorean. Fat Airlines, wait, thanks for the raid and the follow. Sim Caesar the bitch here. Wills Nats with the resub. Thanks, Wills. Grim the Games Live with the raid. Thanks, Grim Games. Monster with the resub. Motosua with the raid. Thanks, Motosua. I really appreciate that. And Monster as well, too. Lomakin, Sim Toolkit Pro, Omega, thanks for the follows. And Sim Caesar, thanks for the gifts up to Send to Gravity also. Did you actually start? Is he actually live? Or is he just raiding for the sake of raiding? Yeah, okay, thanks. See you all in a couple minutes. It was quick. Unraid. Oh, come on. Troll. Oh, I even rap. I even rushed through all that too. Well, I guess now I can say thanks to Peter for flying along too on the first couple legs, and then barbecue beef on this last one too, and then Peter for helping mod, and Sim for modding slash trolling me. Seeing you a star next plane 11, so I'm assuming it's going to be the 727. Goldsy's on tonight too, so his crush isn't on tonight, or at least until later on. Now that she is his crush again, not ex. I was like an auctioneer thinking people at top speed. That's the thing I'm trying not to do though, is talk quick like that now. I'm trying to force myself to slow down, but it messes with me too when I try to talk like that because it's like my brain doesn't want to slow down either, so it makes it hard to remember what I'm even gonna say like within a few seconds. It's messed up. One reason why I talk so quick is because I get partway through and I forget what I'm even saying. I gotta, yeah, maybe there's pills that can help with that. Give me like brain power or something so my memory doesn't get lost within like 5 seconds. New Nvidia's drivers out. I'm not even touching it. I'll wait and see what happens with this after Sim Update 14 when I get home Monday night. See what it's like after the update. And then after that, I'll decide whether I'm going to do the update or not. I'm still on. What version am I on still? At some point, I ended up moving my Chrome window. Okay, what version am I on? NVIDIA control panel. Open. There it is. I think after looking for these things enough, I would remember where they are, but I always seem to forget. Else with the facts. Again, Feather River route features a ruling grade of 1%, making it only half as steep as Southern Pacific's Donner Pass line. Its primary competitor when it was built. Sim did go live now. Okay. System information. What version am I? Yeah, I'm on 537.13 is the version that I'm on still. What line is it that runs still on the Feather River again, House? Did you say it was Union Pacific or is it somebody else? You're on 546.29, so I'm a little bit behind then. UP, but it was built by Western Pacific. Ah, okay. All right, now that he is live, I guess we will go rate him now. So this time the raid is for real, unless he comes back here and trolls me, cancels it now or something. But anyways, everybody, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for flying along, Barbecue Beef again and Peter. And thanks for the resubs and the bits, everybody, and the follows as well too, and the raids from DeLorean and Grim Games Live and Otosu also. Yeah, see you in a bit, Mr. Egan. We'll see you all in, I guess, what's that, 30 seconds now? All right, I'm going to mute my mic now before I say something else that sounds stupid or doesn't make any sense. But thanks, everybody, for hanging out. We'll see you here in a bit.